Hey, yo, Real Strength, realstrengthma.com. So, just had some thoughts, and spending my days lately trying to inspire myself and create and maintain and build upon that momentum in life that we need to be successful and meet goals. And I'll be the first to admit, I let life and stress just kind of beat me down a little bit, and I lost sight of my goals and my passion almost. I stopped caring about improving my physical capabilities, which has always been really important to me since I was a little fat kid. 1984, I started to get a little chubby, started feeling real shitty about myself, started having problems at home around that time, and I became obsessed with superheroes and pro wrestlers, Arnold Schwarzenegger, that world. So, this is around the time Conan the Barbarian come out, Rocky 4, Rocky 3, Rocky 4, WrestleMania. I was really big into the X-Men. Colossus was my favorite. Wolverine, Batman. I was obsessed with comics at the time, and I didn't know, I was kind of ignorant, but most likely I wasn't going to be a superhero. I wasn't going to be able to have special powers. But I thought, hey, Batman, he's just a billionaire and he's jacked, so he must lift weights. So I started being obsessed. I was watching those exercise shows on TV, on cable. I'd sneak into LA Fitness, which is now Bridgewater Fitness. I'd sneak in there in the side door. I don't know why I thought I snuck in, like they didn't notice some extra 11-year-old walking around fucking with the equipment. But I was passionate about this for a long time, and I had great people, great mentors over the years. There was a couple older guys worked at the prison at Bridgewater Fitness that helped me out. They would show me stuff. Got to go to the high school when I was in 6th grade with a couple buddies, and one of them, my buddy's older brothers, was used to train in the weight room, so we had to get a little note from my moms to say we could train in the weight room. And I met this crazy son of a bitch, Mr. John Lennon, not the Beatles. He was an English teacher at my school, and he ran the weight room. Nuts, absolutely nuts. Great dude, showed me a lot, believed in me, gave me inspiration. And from that point, I remember lifting in that weight room, being so passionate about training and wanting to do this the rest of my life, but not really having a clue. I thought, be a gym teacher, but I'm an idiot. I can't get through school. I had learning disabilities, undiagnosed. I just thought I was stupid, and so I was just kind of lost. But I knew I liked training. Started coaching. I'm leaving a lot of shit out, but started coaching football right out of high school, right out of I was in the reserves, and I was roofing houses, and I was helping kids train. I started working for the Y, and I put together a training program. This is 1994, and we utilized that program for a couple of years, hands-free, and I've just always had this in my life. And then 2009, my son was born. Back up, 2008, I got married, retired from football after 14 years of semi-pro. My dad died, and I had a son, and left my job after 16 years. huge life change in about 6-month span. When I left my job, I was bartending, doing labor work, whatever I had to do to get by. But in the meantime, I was coaching high school football again, and they asked me to run the weight room, and I started doing that, and it really sparked my passion again to train myself and to help others train. So about a year later, I created Real Strength. I rented space at a local gym. I worked there, helped them out. I'd open the mornings and stuff, and I paid a little bit of money, and a portion of my clients' memberships went to the gym. I did that for about a year and a half, 2 years maybe. It went really well. I had a friend, had garage space. Shout out to Bill Fuller. Rented me a brand new garage he had built. Did that for about 2 years, and now we've been in our space now, which we're hoping to move on from soon. We're kind of crawling the walls. But so for the last 10 years, I've been Real Strength. That's been who I am. That's my identity. That's my job. That's my life. I have a lot of awesome people that I spend time with every week, sometimes more than my own family and close friends. And I'm inspired. Like when I'm in the gym, training people and helping them, and they're fired up and I'm fired up, it's the best moments. But unfortunately, I was having a hard time over the last 3 years building momentum from those hours, and not able to get my ass in gear. I had a couple injuries, which led to a whole bunch of excuses, and I just lost my passion. I stopped studying. I stopped participating in furthering myself physically and mentally for this science and this love and passion of mine, and that was beating me up. I was guilty about that, and then there was a series of events in the last few months that have kicked me in the ass in a good way, and I feel like I'm coming out of the woods, like I've been lost, and I'm found again, and I'm inspired, and I'm feeling great, and I'm building on this momentum, and I'm being honest about what led to my failures, what leads to my, we'll call it depression, anxiety, what are my triggers. I hate that stupid word. But bottom line is, I've never, even in this 10-year span, I've never envisioned my success. It's always just been stay above water. That's where my head's always been. I think that's just from my childhood, my life, genetics. You know, looking ahead is really hard for me. I'm in the moment. Doesn't mean I'm being present, because that's another whole other issue. But it's really hard for me to look down the road. But I've been putting it out there in the universe and believing it and saying, like, I'm going to be a fucking millionaire in 10 years. In 5 years, I'm going to have a 10,000 square foot facility, and we will be known as the best gym in the area to get stronger, feel better, have a community, train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and whatever else we're going to have to offer. But Real Strength, Real BJJ is the future. It is my future. I hope it's everybody in my universe's future. We are going to do good things. We do great things now. We're going to continue to do more. But now the goal is to be successful for my family, for my own mental health. We have to build something special. And with the foundation we have and the people we deal with every day, we have something special. We've attracted amazing people, and we're going to continue to do that. And I really, really look forward to the future. I'm excited. I just wanted to kind of get this shit out there. I'm on lunch break. That is all. Keep it real. Peace.